What is hatching, Toga peeps? OldManTup coming at you today, coach of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we're bringing you a very, very late Halloween special with one of my very good friends, aka ThatBritishDouchebag, also known as Jamie. Now, we had a Halloween battle where we just brought a bunch of spooky stuff, no ghost stab, just to make it fair, no ghost stab attack moves, that is. And we're going to look at these teams. And he brought Hypno Golbat, Noctowl, Zorork, Spiritomb, and that thing. And we brought our team. And we're going to start out with Aridos. And he's going to lead off with Golbat. And I'm thinking, okay. I don't know what he's going to do. But I'm going to set up an agility because this is a Baton Pass, Focus Sash, Agility, and Sticky Web Aridos. So I'm not sure exactly what he's going to do when he comes in. And I was really considering just baton passing out there, but I went for the agility, and he's going to choice me, a choice band, which isn't terrible because we do have Mega Horn. So we have to switch out here because we're just going to be agilitying. So we go out into Red Skull, Dust Skull, the Beast from the East, and Red Skull, going to take that U-turn like a boss. And we're going to wait to see what he's going to switch in here. And I hope everyone had a very happy and safe Halloween this year. Let me know what you guys dressed up for as Halloween. My oldest daughter went as Pikachu this year. And my youngest daughter went as a Scarecrow. And their costumes were so cute. It was nice. So he's going to bring in Spiritomb. And we're going to bring out the Red Skull here. And he's going to go for Infestation. I'm like, okay. I'm just going to go for Curse. Because I can. And I'm not even worried about it because I have Rest and I have no attacking moves on this set. I forgot that when I put Curse on here, I was going to go... I don't even remember what I was going to put on there. But I messed something up. So we're going to Willow. And just because we have to burn 2 sleep turns anyways, he's going to bring out Noctowl here. And this Noctowl is actually a really big problem for my team. Because 3 of my pokes are weak to its stab attack. So I'm like, okay, I need to go out into something. And I made this Seviper set. And we made these novelty sets, so you're going to see that these aren't terribly serious sets. I'm just going to go for the Glare here to slow down whatever he's going to bring in, because nothing is immune to being paralyzed. No electric types on his team. So that's bueno. No Limber Pokemon. So he's going to take a minute to think as to what he should do. Now, a lot of his Pokemon are a lot faster than my Pokemon, because I have a bunch of really slow things. I think the fastest thing on my team is Glalie. So we're going to have to wait and see what he's going to do. He's going to bring out Batwing here. So this is a really good thing to paralyze, because that is relatively decent speed. Now, we're just going to set up the coil. Well, maybe not. Okay, we do switch out into Venom here, banking on the Parahacks, and or he's going to go for, I don't even know. But we're going to set up the Sticky Web here, get a little bit of speed control, even though 2 members of his team it doesn't really affect. So he's going to show us the Air Slash here. And I'm just thinking, oh great. Another thing with Air Slash that is going to just rip through my team. So I'm going to go into Red Skull here, and I do get another Paralysis, which is nice, so I get Red Skull in for free. Which means I'm going to be able to burn my last turn of sleep, and only have to worry about taking 1 hit, if any. And he's going to bring out Noctowl here. So I'm like, okay, what is he going to go for? And I just set up the Willow, because residual damage on this thing is going to be good. And he's going to go for the Air Slash here. And I'm like, okay, I wake up, I get the Willow off, it hits, he's burnt. All I have to do is survive, not get flinched, and I get flinched. So I was like, oh man. Now, this thing is at minimal health. I can't take another Air Slash. And I have to sack something here to get in my Lumberjack Glalie for free. So I should be sacking Venom here. My Ariados. So come on, Ariados. Come on out. Come on, Tup. Don't be a bonehead. There we go. Sack off the Venom because he really isn't much help to us at this point. So we're going to bring out Mega Glalie here. And this, our this is my Mega Glalie set, and I have all normal type moves on this. So with Refrigerate, all of these moves are ice type attacks, and I'm going to go straight out for the double edge, which is really, really nice for me. And I really hope he just stays in here, because it would be so nice to get rid of this thing. So he's taking his time and thinking, and he realizes this is a big problem for his team outside of Delphox thing. So he's taking his time to think as to what he wants to do, and I'm sitting here. Anything you go into is going to take a really hard hit from a Refrigerate boosted double edge. So he's going to bring Golbat back out here and sack it off, and that's just going to one-shot, which is just beautiful. We take a huge chunk of recoil. And I'm looking, and I'm just thinking, I probably outspeed everything on his team, except for the Zoroark, which if it has Flamethrower, it could come in. Now he brings Spiritomb back out here, and I don't want to be a turd and just sweep the rest of his team, because it's supposed to be a fun battle. So I'm going to out and out just explode in this thing's face and just take it out. So Explosion's going to go off here, I think. This is where we explode, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to go for the explosion, finish off Spiritomb, because Spiritomb can be a super huge problem. And we're going to use this opportunity to bring out the Undertaker. Now, this Undertaker set is... I had a lot of fun making it. And once it comes out, and of course he's going to bring Hedwig out, because he realizes everything on my team, almost everything left on my team, is not going to like it coming out. So this is a sub-Nasty Plot set, and had I realized he was going to bring all of this freaking air coverage, I wouldn't have made my sub-team all grass types. But, alas, what are you going to do? So I'm going to bring Blade back out here, my Seviper, and I have to go for the Poison Fang. And I really hope he switches out. I mean, he did last time I brought this out. Or am I just going to coil? I guess I decided to set up. So we are going to go for the coil here, and he brings out Sabrina. And I'm like, oh lord, what is he going to try and do here? But I raised my accuracy, I increased my attack, and I increased my defense. Now I have a lot of special defense investment, and even though Seviper isn't that good, he's going to trick me here. I'm like, oh, what did he just give me? He gives me the Focus Sash, and I'm like, okay. And it turns out this was the Zoroark. And I hit it really, really hard. And we get the Toxic Poisoning. One of the nice things about having Poison Fang is it gives you that super duper poisoning. And it turns out this is a physical Zoroark, and the Night Slash doesn't do a lot. Now he brings in the real Sabrina. And I'm just thinking, oh crap. And I was really hoping, and I wasn't paying attention, because like I said, this was a fun battle, that after the Sick You Up, maybe I would outspeed. Turns out I didn't. So we're going to go into Trick or Treat here. And I'm like, okay, this is the fastest incarnation of Trick or Treat, whichever that is. And I want to get the subs going. Because this is a sub, Attack Berry, whatever the heck, is it Lychee? The Attack Berry one, and I'm not paying attention to my health, and I should. And it shows that I'm at 51%. And I'm just like, why does it say I'm at 51%? Well, I didn't realize this until, afterwards. So I go for the Flame Charge here because I did get up the free sub. And I don't want to Synthesis because I want to get my Berry Boost. So I'm just going to continue to Flame Charge here to get the speed boost. Now I get Hedwig down, which is fantastic. And it's out of the way, so it's not as much of a threat for my team anymore. And he brings out Pervy Pete. And I'm just like, we got to go for the Thief here because it's our best hitting move. And it doesn't do much. This thing's looking like a defensive. He's got the Ice Punch. So I'm like, okay, set up another sub. And I wasn't paying attention to my health until right here. I'm like, why didn't my berry pop? I'm just like, what's going on? Why did my berry not go off? It should have went off that turn. I didn't properly estimate, and this is when you run a subset, kids, you have to check your health. And I end up with like 25.9% health, and I wasn't thinking. I should have set up another sub there and been left with 1% health. Would have got a really hard Thief hit off, but because Tup's a bonehead and didn't stay in school, he wasn't paying attention. But great match, Jamie. That British douchebag. Be sure and check him out. He provides great content, and he's been a friend of mine since early to mid 4th gen. So he's been around the block for a while, and he knows his stuffs. So alright guys, this has been OldManTup. Thank you for watching this Halloween special with my friend That British Douchebag. We will catch you on the flip side, guys. Peace.